Welcome everyone to the Combat Wrestling Trivia #1 Contenders Finals. The winner of this match will take on the winner of Paul Mead and Alex Borden, who cashed in his Option C last night for a CWT Championship match. However, we need to find their #1 contender for prestige, as we have the finals, as Steve Mesa of the Bullet Club takes on Sean Redmond of the Underdogs, with the winner advancing to the 3 levels of Iron match at Prestige. Let's take you to that match right now. Welcome in. You can see me on the screen right now. Thank you to the dude, and thank you to Ryan McCormick for being here in the chat on this fine afternoon. But guys, we are going to bring in our competitors. First off, we have the man who defeated his stablemate Richie Goodacre in the first round, and then defeated his good friend from Wrestling with Trivia, Jordan Owens of the Pepperoni Factory, in the second round to advance all the way to the finals. He's a former Wrestling with Trivia champion. It's our good friend and the king of all wrestling media in Florida and expanding to the rest, Steve Mesa. How you doing?
I'm doing very good. I'll be honest with you. I'm a bundle of nerves here. So I've gone 0-2 with Sean. We've had matches before, and I've always become the bridesmaid in that situation. So and I've also never gotten a title shot. So this is I believe my second #1 contendership match. So I'm ready with a lot of information, and I'm hoping to use it and hopefully get most of these questions correctly. But if it doesn't turn out my way, it is what it is, and I will have more opportunities in CWT to get potential future title shots.
Hell yeah. And welcome in to Nico, JB3, and Joey Suba. They're here now. We have to introduce your challenger today. He started with that first round bye for finishing second in his block in the Clash, and then last week he defeated former CWT champion Andrew the Dude Hayes to advance here to the finals. But he is, as I always say, the only person in CWT to have a win over me, all the way from the UK. It's Sean Redmond.
Hello everybody, and apologise if you hear a barking dog at any point. And Steve, again, how do we keep doing this? It's pretty nervous about today, in all honesty. My plan for this week, as far as revision, went completely out the window, through no fault of my own. So, today's going to be interesting, to say the least. Well, hopefully I can become #1 contender again.
Yes, indeed. As Dude in the chat says, who else is excited to see another 3 levels of Iron match? The first one was at Prestige in 2021, featuring me against the Dude. But guys, if you are ready, we are going to go ahead and put up the loony bets. So get your loony bets in. Who is going to win this match? This big match, finals, #1 contender. Will it be Steve or will it be Sean? Get those bets in now, as people are going crazy in the chat, and we are going to go ahead. No, I am not competing, dude. Sorry, it's never happening again. You can draft me all you want, but it's not happening. But anyway, we're going to start with round #1, as that works like this. 4 questions worth 1 point each, 2 questions each based on first round strengths given by both combatants. One final question with 4 possible answers in a random category with 1 point per correct answer. 8 total points available in the first round. And we are going to start with Steve's strengths, and he chose New Japan Pro Wrestling's Dominion shows from 2015 to 2022. And your first question is, Kenny Omega finally defeated Okada for the IWGP Heavyweight Championship at Dominion 2018 in which type of match? We have 326 loonies on Steve, 10 on Sean. Looks like Steve is in, so Sean, whenever you are good, take your time though, let us know.
Right. I believe it was a no time limit to out of free fall match.
And Steve?
I got 2 out of 3 falls match.
Yeah, I'm perfectly fine with that. We didn't need the no time limit, but that is correct for both of you. as we move on to your second question. Who was the winner of the only Dominion main event between 2015 and 2022 to not feature Okada?
I'll read that carefully. Okay. Got it.
Right, so take your time.
Okada. Crap.
Right, yep, so there was only one that did not have Okada in it. That guy loves those Dominion main events. So Sean, whenever you're ready.
Yeah, I know which one it was. Who won the damn thing? Well, I've got a 50-50 shot. Okay.
Wait. Did you say an answer, Sean, or did I miss it?
Okay. I thought I didn't know you were waiting.
Oh yeah, no, yeah, you're up first, yeah.
I will go with we'll keep it Jericho. I'm gonna go Kenny Omega.
All right, and Steve.
Evil.
Correct answer is Evil. So 2-1 for Steve. As we move on to the first question for Sean's strengths, and comes in Hulk Hogan in the WWF. And your first question is: who did Hulk Hogan defeat for his second WWF Championship? All right, Steve is in. So Sean, whenever you're ready, let it.
Macho Man Randy Savage.
And Steve.
Oh yes, cream of the crop. Nobody does it better than the Macho Man Randy Savage. Yeah.
Good impression, and that is correct on both fronts. We move on to the second question in Hulk Hogan in the WWF, and that question is: Hulk Hogan teamed with The Rock and which other former WWE champion to take on the NWO in his first ever match on an episode of SmackDown? This happened 2 weeks before they changed to WWE. It's still WWF, but this is yes. They teamed with The Rock and which other former WWE champion? So it looks like Steve is in. So Sean, whenever you're ready.
Thinking about the time period. Stone Cold.
And Steve.
I also think it was Stone Cold Steve Austin as well.
We are incorrect on both fronts. A lot of guys reference it in the chat, but it was Kane who did that famous Hulk Hogan style promo before the match, if you guys remember. It was Kane. Yes.
Oh yeah, so it was.
Kane.
Yeah.
So no points there, but we're going to move on to our 4-point question. Today's 4-point question comes in the category of the Royal Rumble.
Son of a bitch.
And your question today is: who are the 4 wrestlers in the 2000s to have only won a single Royal Rumble match? So this is from 2000 to 2009.
I need a little more time, baby.
All right, there will be more time for this 4-pointer to go through them all and all that fun stuff.
Oh crap, when was that one? Damn it, I think that was in the 2010. So not him.
Up to 171 loonies on Sean.
God, who else is wonderful? I'm blanking.
Welcome in, Alex Ward. Alex Ward watching this match closely, just in case he does win that championship on February 17th. Guys are deep in thought, going through all those 2000s Royal Rumbles in their head. A lot of good answers in the chat, but lot different when you're in the hot seat.
Very different. Very different. I'm trying to think of that 1 year because I know I got all the other ones. I'm thinking of 1 year, so I got 3 answers, but I need 1 year on. All right. Yeah. Oh. Okay. Got it.
So, Sean, whenever you're ready, give me your 4 answers.
I'm going to game myself. Quick Benoit, Rey Mysterio, Sheamus, and I cannot think of the 4th one for the life of me.
Want to throw it a guess?
Ooh. No, and I'm going to name myself.
Alright, so Steve, what do you have?
Rock, Benoit, Mysterio, and Taker.
The correct answers are The Rock, Chris Benoit, Rey Mysterio, and The Undertaker. So Steve, you did get all 4. Sean, you got 2. Sheamus won the Royal Rumble in 2012, so that would have been out of the date range. It was 2012 for Sheamus, but The Rock in 2000.
Panic.
The Rabid Wolverine in 2004, Rey Mysterio in 06, and Undertaker in 07. So 6-4 as we head into the second round. Did I do that right? No.
So 7-4.
7-4. 7-4. I have that on my board. I don't know why I said 6. I have a hard time counting, especially when it's on my fingers. But we are going to move on to the second round. In the second round, it works like this. 4 questions for each player based on the second strength provided before the match. Each correct answer will award 1 point, and there is no steals. 4 total points available per player. And Sean, we will start with you in the category of NXT UK. And Sean, your first question, NXT UK is: Kaylee Ray defeated Toni Storm for the NXT UK Women's Championship at which takeover event?
UK Takeover Cardiff.
That is correct. We move on to your second question. Who were the NXT UK Tag Team Champions going into the title unification match at Worlds Collide 2022?
Briggs and Jensen.
That is also correct. And your next question. After being attacked by Imperium on the US version of NXT, Finn Balor came to NXT UK for the March 12th, 2020 episode to take on which member of that group in the main event?
Why can I not remember this stuff?
If you hear me!
Thank you for the follow, Mr. Krusty. You got no damn chill. Sean, during that, did you say an answer? Because the sirens went off. I'm sorry.
No.
Okay.
I'm not sure, but I will say Alexander Wolf.
And you would say that because it's correct for another point. And your final question, Sean. Which current member of the Raw roster did Rhea Ripley defeat in the semifinals of the tournament to crown the first NXT UK Women's Champion?
Oh, Dakota Kai.
That is correct, giving you a sweep of the round. Good job, Sean. Brings you up to 8 points, as now we move on to Steve. And Steve, you chose WrestleManias in Florida. And your first question, Steve, is... how many WrestleMania events have happened in the state of Florida? If it's a 2-night, it just counts as one event. So I need, like, singular WrestleManias.
Sorry.
Yep. Oh.
Just went to sleep.
Uh,
Turn on. Sorry about that.
Yeah.
In the state of Florida, that would be 5.
That is correct. Good job. Yes, WrestleMania is 24, 28, 33, 36, and 37. And your next question. Who was the Intercontinental Champion going to WrestleMania 36?
Sami Zayn.
That is also correct. And your next question is... who is the last team that Natalya and Tamina eliminated in the gauntlet match at WrestleMania 37?
Riot Squad.
That is also correct. And your final question is... who did Naomi submit to win the six-pack challenge for the SmackDown Women's Championship at WrestleMania 33?
Alexa Bliss.
That is also correct, giving you a clean sweep of your round as well. Brings us up to 11-8 for Sean as we head into the Battle Zone. And the Battle Zone, guys, it works like this. One question with at least 10 possible answers will be asked. The player with the lowest score will start until they have 5 guesses each. Each correct answer is worth 1 point, 5 total points available per player. Today, your strength, it comes, or your, not strength, but your Battle Zone comes in the category of Ring of Honor. And your question is, not including the current champion Wheeler Yuta, who are the 10 wrestlers to hold the ROH Pure Championship. Sean, we're going to start with you.
It's a bit of a keep, but let's go there first. Daniel Garcia.
And Steve.
Nigel McGuinness.
Sean.
Jay Lethal.
Steve.
Bryan Danielson.
Sean.
Samoan Joe.
Steve.
Jonathan Gresham.
Sean.
I don't know if he did. Xbox.
Steve.
I'm gonna say James Gibson.
Okay. And Sean, your final one.
He probably didn't, but let's go with Kevin Steen.
And Steve finishes off.
I don't know about this one. Let's see. I go Morishima.
Okay. So, your correct answers are AJ Styles, Doug Williams, John Walters, Jay Lethal, Samoa Joe, Nigel McGuinness, Brian Danielson, Jonathan Gresham, Josh Woods, and Daniel Garcia. Sean, you got 4. Steve, you got 3. It is now 14 to 12 as we head into the final round. 14 to 12 for Steve.
Not bad.
That's yeah, good job there, guys. You know, you only missed 3. That's a pretty good job. But we are going to go into the final round because it works like this. Starting with the lowest score, each player will choose 3 numbers between 1 and 20. Each player will answer their own question until they take the lead. If one player is out of the questions and does not have the lead, the game is over. If one player runs out of questions before the leader answers any of theirs, a knockout is declared. You'll not have to worry about a tie today, as we currently have a 2-point swing. However, before we get to you picking your numbers, Sean, I need a number between 1 and 3 to decide how many times we will shuffle the final round.
You know what, I did 3 last time, so let's just go with 1 this time.
Just 1. First time ever someone picked 1, but it is in. So now, Sean, I need 3 numbers between 1 and 20.
11, 19, and 4.
Okay. And Steve?
285.
285. All right. Sean, your first one was number 11. And that corresponds to the category of NXT. And Sean, your question is, which former North American champion won the only non-title match at TakeOver Brooklyn 4?
Complete guess. Adam Cole.
That is incorrect. We were looking for Velveteen Dream. Velveteen Dream. But Sean, we're going to move on to your second question, and that's number 19, and that corresponds to women's wrestling. And your question is, in which year did Beth Phoenix win her first WWE Women's Championship?
Oh, crap. I've not even got any idea for a frame of reference here, so. 2008.
You are are so close. That is incorrect. It was 2007. 2007.
Damn it, I was debating between 7 and 8.
Your final question, you have one left. Number 4 comes in the category of in which year. And your question, in which year, is in which year did Seth Rollins win his most recent world championship in the WWE?
This has not been my round. Steve, quite possibly congratulations. I will say '20.
The winner of this match by knockout and moving on to prestige for the 3 levels of Iron match is Steve Mesa. The correct answer was 2019 at SummerSlam. So 2019 was the answer. But Steve, you are now going to move on. You're in the main event of prestige. You just have to wait to find out who the champion will be, whether it's Paul Mead, the current champion, or the option C holder, Alex Warden. But Steve, you finally did it. You got that number 1 contender match. How you feeling?
I mean, this was a great match with Sean. I mean, whether he beat me or not, this was a back and forth match. Even if the score didn't reflect it, but I finally got my white whale. I finally got him. No offense, Sean. It's not no. It's just just use you as the metaphor there. But like, yeah, my first CWT title match. I finally got it. And whether it's Paul or Alex, I know I've got to win on both of them. So, well, actually, no, I got a tie with Paul. Excuse me. But still, I've had matches with both of them, and they've been both great. So, whoever walks into Prestige as champion, just so you know, I'm ready for you. So get ready to pull all your might too, because I'm going to try to draw some blood from that stone and try to win my first CWT championship.
Some big words going into that big hour-long match. It will be an hour match with the 3 20-minute intervals. And Steve, you better prepare yourself for that. Sean, you did not come out on the top on this one, but there's still definitely more opportunities for you in the future of CWT as we are going strong. There will probably definitely be more opportunities. But Sean, how you doing after this match?
Just wasn't my day. Just wasn't my day, and even though I was pulling it closer in that at the beginning of that round, I kind of felt like it wasn't my day. And to get 2 questions in that last round that were, what year was this? Years are not my strong suit, especially when you get to the 2000s and onwards. They all kind of bleed together. 80s, 90s, yes, I'm not too bad with, but 2000s and it's all just bleed together. Disappointed. Well done, Steve. You are a worthy opponent any day of the week. But disappointed because I felt like this could have been my most even shot at the title. The first one was against somebody we did not talk about. Second one was against you, Mr. Cash, which is always an uphill battle anyway.
Yep.
Because you never seem to forget anything. So, yeah, I felt like with either Paul or Alex, I would have been on a more even keel with them. But just wasn't my day. But hopefully, I can get back to the number one contender spot sometime soon, later in the year.
Mm-hmm.
Now, one of the things I did want to ask, and then this is going to put the cat amongst the pickings when it comes to my fashion, but I've got to do this because it still bugs me. I have no problem with any of the losses on my record, including today, apart from one, and that is the first one. The first one, and they should not have happened in my opinion. And I need to put that right. I've wanted this match for ages. In fact, I've wanted it since you debuted about 2 years ago, and we never made it happen. So I wanted to ask, please, can I have Hunter? I need Hunter.
That was your.
What ain't that loss?
Well, we can always discuss that because I'm always in for interfaction warfare. You won't get any points towards your faction, but if it needs to happen, it needs to happen to settle the score.
Call it a good match, call it whatever you want. I just need to avenge that loss because that was not my day a bit like today, but this one I'm fine with. That one not so much for various reasons which I won't go into now because I've rambled on for too long already. But yeah, good luck keeping your title match, and I will be watching.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Appreciate it.
Yes, indeed. And that is it for this week in CWT. Stay tuned because on Monday night we will have a tie being settled as Dwayne Atkinson will take on Topher LaBelle, the leader of the Underdogs, as well as coming up this week we have Jordan Pierce Owens taking on Noah Foster, as well as Corey C4 taking on Hunter Chambliss, the guy who Sean just named, as well as a tag team match with Travis Fame and Joey Suba of the Nation of Defamation taking on Andrew the Dude Hayes and Dim Simmons of the Pepperoni Factory in a tag team match. So stay tuned for that. Those 4 matches are coming up this week, and stay tuned for more announcements regarding Prestige as more stuff gets figured out. So Prestige matches will be announced soon. We know someone that's going to be in the title match. We know the Twitch TV title match, but stay tuned for more of that. There might be some new players. So stay tuned, and we will thank you to everyone for being here today. I forgot to put up the betting on the Loonies winner. Congratulations to everyone to bet your Loonies on Steve. Here, make it a little bonus today. But we'll see you all for Monday night for Topher versus Dwayne. See you all later.